Hey guys, Bottom25 here, playing FSX once again. Today we'll be flying a Lufthansa 747-8 from St. Lucia to Ushuaia, or something along those lines at least. Oh wait, no, strobe, not yet. Okay, number 1 is online, so now we're waiting for 2. Yeah, that runway should be long enough to take off. So we're just going... We're going all the way down there to Tierra del Fuego. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 are online. Let's see if I can taxi without this thing yawing like crazy. Number 4 just came online now. Yeah, just ignore him. Okay, I'm about to do a bit of a slalom here. This aircraft is currently the longest passenger aircraft in the world. A record which was previously held by the A340-600. Okay, we're doing about 16 knots. Don't know what that was. Actually, let's zoom out if I can. After all, this is going to be a long flight. 9.5 hours or so. Just a small bit of power. Hold on, is there an aircraft on the runway? Yeah, a little Cessna. Go wait. There we go. Almost lined up. Oh, did it again. A bit more. Why does it keep doing that? Did it again. Okay, brakes, toga. Make sure I get every ounce of thrust. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the lights. Whoops. Dun, dun, dun. Right, 100 knots. Cross-checked. V1. Rotate. Gear up. Good. And speed hold not upon it. Start pulling in the flaps now. Flaps up. See the slats are starting, well, not slats, those are technically called Kruger flaps, I believe. There we go. We've got a bit of turbulence or something. So I'll pause the video here, soon speed up push into Ushuaia. See you then. Okay guys, we're approaching Ushuaia, just somewhere off in that general direction. We're 27 miles out. For this I'm actually going to start to decelerate a bit early. Because we're probably going to have to descend earlier. Since we're currently are at over 5,000 feet. Yes, that's Tierra del Fuego. Well, actually this whole place is Tierra del Fuego. Which means land of fire, or something akin to that. Go another notch on the flaps. Yeah, at the moment I'm very much just trying to figure out where the airport... Ah, it's going to be that. Yep. The airport, I guess full name also has Islas Malvinas in it, which for those who are unaware is what the people in Argentina call the Falkland Islands. I'm not going to get into all the politicals here. After all, I'm here to fly planes, not discuss complex geopolitical issues. Just continue extending the flaps. It's going to be interesting considering we're landing in the dead of night. Continue. Okay, that means we're about 20 miles out. And I am a bit suspicious because sometimes the measurements can be messed up in either the very far north or very far south. We'll stick to 160 for now. This airport is actually capable of hosting a 747. Because occasionally large cruise ships come through this area and they need to be able, well, quite often, since they're charter flights, they need to be able to have one or two planes that can handle most of the passengers. Let's see, I am pretty sure that is where the airport is. It's just if I look at the world map, it's pretty much the only place it can be. I presume it just hasn't loaded in yet. So I'm not decelerating any further. Yeah, 18 miles. It's going to be very awkward if I can't actually see the runway when I'm trying to land. Okay, let's just take it down another 10 knots. We've still got 2 notches of flaps to go. Right, full flaps gear. Yeah, I'm not going to decide any further. I still don't see a runway. Okay. Disengage the autopilot. And start actually descending. I see the external view isn't laggy. That's something. Because the cockpit view does seem to be a bit laggy. Now. 60 nautical miles and oh god. Okay, well the runway just popped in and we're pretty far off to the left. Okay, we don't want to be descending at 2,000 feet per minute. We do want to be descending since we, like I said, we were at about 5,000 feet ASL. ASL, for those wondering, is above sea level. We are descending far more quickly than I would like. So I'm adjusting our attitude and trim. So I would also like to say, when I said this airport could handle 747, it didn't specify whether that was 400 or 800, although we are low on fuel. So that should mean we're lighter, although we are carrying pretty much a full load. And also no pappies as far as I can tell, which could prove to be annoying. I'm going to drop the nose because we're only about 10 miles out of that. Oh wait, are those the pappies? I think those actually are the pappies. Okay, good. Pappies like precision approach path indicator.
2,500.
Okay, that nearly gave me a heart attack. Right. 9 miles out. I'm using a mix of rudder and the
2,500.
That means we must have actually no. The train below us is also descending. Oh nope, overdid it. Get back. Problem is keeping a steady rate of descent. Don't want to be porpoising. Okay, we're a bit below glide slope, but that's okay.
Lufthansa 1453 heavy, cleared to land. Runway 25. Cleared to land. Runway 25. Lufthansa 1453 heavy.
I like how they can speak English perfectly without any accent. You know, I am dubious of somewhere as, well, remote as Tierra del Fuego. And also, well, unless you basically live in a country where there's, like, well, that was, I'm pretty sure, an American accent of some description. You would need to be living in America for a good chunk of time to basically develop that accent. Disconnect the auto throttle, I said. Come on. There we go. Now I've got my hands spread across the keyboard to be able to just hit all the buttons I need. Which is basically cut the engines, reverse the engines, deploy the spoilers. Yeah, pop the spoilers a bit just because our speed is starting to increase. I just have to be careful to not stall with the spoilers, because the spoilers don't just slow the aircraft, they reduce the lift over the wings. I think we are quite light at the moment, so I'm actually going to just manually throttle back. No, not to idle yet. But pretty close.
500,
Good, 500 feet.
400,
300.
300, 200,
About 100, I think I'll cut the engines.
100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20,
Okay, that's a bit of a floaty line.
10,
Good, spoilers and reverse. Just want to gently put the nose wheel down. Okay, store reversers, spoilers in, flaps up.
Contact 1453 heavy, turn next taxiway.
Roger that. Where? I can't. I actually can't. Well, anyway, guys, yeah, that was a flight from St. Lucia to Tierra del, well, to Ushuaia, or however it is pronounced, with the Lufthansa 747-8. I'm Botting25. Goodbye.